Canst thou draw out Leviathan with an hook? By his neesings a light doth shine, and his eyes are like the eyelids of the morning. Out of his mouth go burning lamps, and sparks of fire leap out. Out of his nostrils goeth smoke, as out of a seething pot or cauldron. His breath kindleth coals, and a flame goeth out of his mouth. He maketh the deep to boil like a pot. He maketh the sea like a pot of ointment. He maketh a path to shine after him. One would think the deep to be hoary.
Described the noise as rising rapidly in frequency over about 1 minute and was of sufficient amplitude to be heard at a range of over 5,000 kilometers, or 3,000 miles, from its origin.
Certainly, it is loud, much louder than the loudest animal sound that we are aware of. Many more times more powerful than a blue whale. And of course, they're the largest animal ever. So to produce a low frequency, you have to be something big.
There's a sound coming from the Pacific Ocean that hasn't stopped since 1991, and it sounds like this. Whatever is making the sound, it's absolutely massive and still around somewhere in the Pacific as the sounds keep happening. And it gets creepier. The train sound was loud enough to be heard across thousands of miles of the Pacific.
And God created great whales, and every living creature that moveth, which the waters brought forth abundantly after their kind. And God created great whales, and God created great whales, and God created great whales. And God created great whales, and every living creature that moveth, which the waters brought forth abundantly after their kind. Who can open the doors of his face? His teeth are terrible round about. His scales are his pride, shut up together as with a closed seal. One is so near to another that no air can come between them. They are joined one to another. They stick together that they cannot be sundered. His breath kindleth coals, and a flame goeth out of his mouth. The mighty are afraid, by reason of breakings they purify themselves. Behold, the hope of him is in vain. Shall not one be cast down even at the sight of him? None is so fierce that dare stir him up. Who then is able to stand before me? Who hath prevented me that I should repay him? Whatsoever is under the whole heaven is mine.